Morehead State indoor track and field coach Clay Dixon after the Marshall Invitational meet. Coach, we were just saying that across the board really, except for maybe a few races, most everybody did either very well or certainly did in their personal best. We had a school record, we had an individual champ, and according to you and the internet, we had a world record for age division. So clearly June running today in her little race got things going in the right direction. I think you would be a proud father of how she performed, and that carried forth into the rest of the day. So what stands out about today?
No, I mean, I think you kind of hit the nail on the head right there. I mean, we saw a lot of good progress through all of our event areas. I mean, we had, you know, the 400s, they looked really solid, 2s, the 60s, the 800s. We had a handful of PRs and the season best there, especially with some of them doubling back from the mile. Our milers, Lucy broke a 44-year-old school record there. Kaylin ran her fastest mile. Abby was right there where she's been running. And then, of course, event win with Meredith. I mean, that's huge for a freshman. And a big PR. I think that's the fastest 3K I've ever coached. So that's, you know, a 3K PR for me. And then, you know, our guys in the other 3K, they had some solid progression. And then, you know, 5K, we had Christiana with an all-time personal best for her. And our men's 5K, they need a little bit of work, but, you know, they kind of fell into what race they had, you know, laid out for them. So, but no, I'm really happy with it. And, you know, Rob's group's been doing really well. Mid-D and the distance group, they've all been progressing well. I mean, we've had great weather the last few weeks, and we moved things around a little bit this past week because of snow coming in on Tuesday and Wednesday. But, you know, that gave them a little extra rest, and, you know, I think it all worked out today.
You kind of mentioned the group at large, but was there any individuals that really stood out in terms of necessarily what you might have expected from them? Obviously, you knew Lucy was pushing to get the record, so that's not really unexpected. Obviously, it's very positive, and you're very pleased with that. But was there somebody that maybe kind of exceeded what you had thought they might do today?
I mean, there's honestly a bunch like that. I mean, I remember talking with Rob. I mean, he was like, "Man, Lauren did really well," and that was her first 400 in like 2 years. And I think she did like 63. Our entire women's 400 group, they did, you know, huge progress there. Our men's 800, I think 3 of them went sub 2, and Brady right there, he was, you know, 201, and I think his PR is in that 201 range, and that's during outdoor. But Weston led that group, and Liam was right there with them, and you know, Carter, I think that was his first time sub 2. Gosh, I mean, I'm sure I'm forgetting some others. Meredith was a big one, just because she was, right before the race, she said, "I'm nervous, I feel like I might be able to win." And I'm like, "Hey, let's just, you know, settle in, see what we can do, and if we're feeling confident, go for it." But, you know, like I said, there's been so many races that were just so standout that, you know, and of course, like, not to mention Lucy's too, that was big, and Kaylin, I think she knocked 5 seconds off of her time as well.
We are 10, 12 days away from the conference meet. Is this the spot you want to be in as you look forward to that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a positive spot, good direction that we're going in. Always love for people to be running faster, but I mean, you know, I'm happy, confident where we're at, and you know, hopefully we go out there and you know, take a couple titles, or you know, score a few points, or, you know, just have a few personal bests. But no, I'm happy with what the group's been doing and with the progress we're making.
All right. Well, Coach, congratulations on today's performances.
Yeah, and the world record too.
And a world record for 2-year-olds, according to the internet. Although, you know, who knows how accurate that might be. But nonetheless, congratulations on everything. Appreciate your time. Best luck as we look to the OVCs here on the 25th is when it's up next.